Alrighty, so I figured I would quickly demonstrate the different settings or colorways or whatever you want to call them for the RBG. And I'm talking in a bit of a softer voice just because, I don't know, why not? So there are 18 different settings because there are 6 different keys that you can use to change the setting, and 3 settings under each key. So use the home row, so insert, home, page up, delete, end, and page down, and then of course the function key, which I'm used to being on the left side, so it's a little bit interesting that it's over here, but I don't really mind that change because it's just something that I'll get used to. So we're gonna start first with function and insert. The trial of light is this one right here, which is just like a slow gradient going through all of the colors, and it's really nice. You know, this is a chill vibe for sure. Then we have just a breathing. It's called breathing, literally. So you have red to blue. There's not really any pinks or purples in this, and it's just breathing. And then we have normally on, which is the full spectrum. Oh, whoops, I clicked the wrong thing. That was the wrong setting. So this is normally on. It's just completely still, and you have all the colors here. I think just like the most purple tones are missing, the ones that would show up right before. I don't really know. I'm probably making that up. I think all the colors are presented in this setting. So then we have home, the first one, which is ripple graph. So that's this cool effect where as you type, it sends out RGB from that key, which is really nice. And I'm also feeling like the blue keys are actually not so bad, but hopefully my cat doesn't get annoyed. She seems to be okay with it though. All right, and then we have pass without trace. So this is just a single key being lit up. The colors might be random. Yeah, they seem to be a random color that is generated, and it slowly fades, which is really nice. And then we have, last but not least, in home is coastal, and this one I remember, yeah, it is just on the row. So you type the key, and it spreads out across the row. Next we have function plus page up. First one is hurricane, so it's just this nice rippling effect across the entire keyboard, and nothing happens when you type. Then we have accumulate, which I think just does this thing in the center where it dances around. Hopefully you can see it. And nothing changes when you type. It's a very interesting and unexpected setting. And then we have digital times, which I'm not sure if that's a reference to something. I don't know why. When I looked at this, it just made me think of like some sort of, oops, I'm sorry, like Wall Street ticker thing, even though this isn't what Wall Street tickers look like at all. I don't know. That's just, maybe because it says digital times, I immediately thought of like Times Square. Who knows? Anyway, next we have our function deletes, which are go with the stream. I'm pretty sure this is how the board comes, or came for me at least, where it's just flowing through all the colors. And you can change the direction of this. I believe function and left arrow. Yeah, we'll switch the direction, which is cool. You can change the brightness as well, and then you can also change, what does this do? This adjusts the black lighting color switching by circle. So yeah, this will change the backlight color. And I imagine this applies to like certain ones. So we'll do function and delete again. This one is clouds fly. This one seems to be the same sort of rippling effect, but it lights up more of the keyboard with one color. So it stays more of a solid color for longer. And you can do the same thing with the colors, and you can see how it's flowing through. This is very cool. So there's a lot of different options, because this is very different than the original. So we'll get back to the original. Yeah, that's really, really cool. Next we have winding paths. I think this one is going up, top down gradient, column or row by row. This is really nice. I think this is one of my favorites. It just sounds so good, you know? And let's just see what we can do with colors here. So yeah, this will just cycle between all of the colors, which that's really cool to me. I just want to check really quickly. If we go to hurricane, does this do anything? Yeah, so you can have all of these effects with a solid color or with the entire spectrum of colors, which is really nice. Then we have function end. First one is flowers blooming. So it seems to be like every key is just a different color and it randomizes between all of them. I like this a lot as well. I think I just really love neon rainbow because it seems to be the ones that I'm enjoying. And then of course, oh, actually not of course. So this is one that you can't change the color of it, which makes sense because it is more of a rainbow thing. I guess, yeah. It makes sense that this isn't one that would just have certain colors, because then you might just have a few keys lighting up. Honestly, that might be cool. Maybe it's a missed opportunity. Oh well, I think there's a lot happening here, so who cares? So this is Snow Winter Jasmine. I don't know if I don't think that affects the colors, because I'm seeing some like brighter colors as well. At first I was only seeing like icier tones. Yeah, it's just, I don't think the name really has anything to do with what it looks like. And then this is Swift Action. So this is column by column, much more easy to see. And something about this I like less than the other one that was column by column, which I believe was Winding Paths, which is kind of interesting. I'm not sure what it is I think differently or feel differently about. Yeah, this one is different. I can't exactly pinpoint what's different, but I think it's that it's not, the column isn't solid. There are different colors in the column. Yeah, that's really nice. And then last but not least, function and page down both ways. Very cool and simple. Surmount. Is this just flat color? Is it really slowly fading? Is it just pink? This is a really nice shade of pink. I'm gonna see, so you can cycle through the shades, but only 3 of them, or 4 of them. Okay, gotcha. And then last but not least, we have Fast and the Furious, which is just, you know, quick color changing starting from the center and radiating out. It seems also really pretty. And you can't change the color of this one either. So yeah, these are all really nice. I think some of my favorites are like Ripplegraph, because I just find that effect really cool. I don't know. It's just an interesting like technological thing. It seems like this would be more difficult to program the keyboard to do. So I guess that seems interesting to me. I could be completely wrong. I have no idea what goes into the coding of something like this, or to like make it interact with the computer. I have no idea. And then also just like this basic, just flat look is really nice. And then like I said before, I'm a really big fan of what is called Winding Paths, which is just that like all over column down gradient, but it seems like more is happening as well. Yeah, I don't know how to describe this one, but these are all really nice. And last but not least, I just want to go through like these ones are so cool to me. But yeah, that's everything, y'all. Appreciate you watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Wow, I just said that. But yeah, have a good night, y'all.